Konnichiwa. Welcome back to another. That's an awesome intro. Welcome back to another Popin Cookin.
Another Popin Cookin with Snapple, and today, what are we doing?
Popin Cookin Happy Sushi House.
Popin Cookin Happy Sushi House. This one looks. Are you gonna eat this one too?
Yep. And this is the new and improved one, and I've made. This is the. That's if I can even put it. This is the other set I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. And I forgot what these both taste like.
Okay.
And I just had them the other day. But this is the new and improved.
So this one's the Popin Cookin Happy Sushi House.
So if you're trying to find a video of how to make it and the new and improved one.
There you go. You guys can watch this if you want to. Simple tools that you'll need to make this are a pair of scissors, so you can cut the packets open. Obviously your Popin Cookin Sushi kit.
It comes with one of these, but it's really small.
It's really small, so we like to use our own because it's quite large and it takes more water. And obviously you're going to need a little tub of water. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up the packaging here.
Well, I'm going to show you guys how to stir it just a little bit, and then we're just going to kind of...
Yeah, we're going to kind of cut and edit all the stirring out.
Yeah. But I'm going to show you guys how to stir it a little bit, because there's like a technique, I guess you would say to make it.
Oh, what is this? That's like in a fancy little pack.
And I'm not going to do any of the plates.
You can do the plates if you want to.
I'm just going to put it on the table.
So it looks like you're going to have to cut along the dotted line right there.
And here's the little rice mold.
Oh, okay.
I like nail polish for my fingers.
Alright,
and
so...
here's the little seaweed wrap mold.
Okay, so it looks like you got to cut along those lines where it's wanting you to cut up there.
First, I'm just going to open it.
Don't you have to cut it, or...?
No, you got to open it first, and then whenever all your contents is out, then you cut it. If I can even... Okay.
There we go. So we can get that set up and cut. Once we get this cut, it actually lays out, and we'll use this for molds, but we'll save that for afterwards. Okay, so these are the contents that we've got here.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You have the rice.
So there's the rice.
Upside down. You have the rice.
Okay, so there's the rice.
And you have the... I'm trying to think what this is.
You have packet A and packet B, don't you?
Yeah, this is packet A. This is packet A for the salmon eggs, and this is the actual salmon egg. This is the soy sauce, I believe. This is the, this is the, what's it called? Tuna, and this is the eggs. There we go.
There you go. Now
it's kind of hard to memorize all these Japanese things.
Yeah, since none of this is in English, she's having to memorize all the other stuff.
And here's the seaweed wrap. It's actually very squishy.
That's the seaweed wrap that goes around.
And here's the little
And there's the little dropper that comes with it.
But
as you guys can see, it's about the size of half my thumb. And then here's our dropper that we use. Which is
it'd probably be
better
better to use your own, but...
And then here's the
little shovel.
And then here's the little. Did you call it a shovel?
Yes, it's a shovel. That's what
and here's our little spoon that you use to do all the cool stirring with.
And you also need water.
Yep,
that's the main thing here is water.
Which we've got. Okay, so for starters, here's your tray. And you've got numbers. There's number 1. There's your A and B.
And this is for the soy sauce.
And there's your soy sauce and all of your other stuff there. So right off the bat.
And I'm actually going to use this to put the soy sauce on the sushi.
So what we'll do is we'll get the dropper. And you're going to get a dropper full of water.
And then you're just going to...
And you're going to fill up spot number 1 all the way up to the line.
See, that's what it took me forever for the tiny dropper thing.
Well, you're almost there. Probably a little bit more to get it right to the line.
Okay.
Perfect.
A little over, but oh well.
That's perfect. So we've got it filled up right to the line there. Perfect.
Now you're gonna take your
So you're gonna take the
heavy-duty
very first packet and just go ahead and cut it right across the top there.
You can rip it, but you're probably gonna rip it down and you're gonna waste all your rice. So I prefer scissors.
And then you're gonna go ahead and pour it across the whole entire.
That's what the rice looks like.
You're gonna pour it
You're
all
gonna
the
be
way.
very careful whenever you pour it into.
Pour it over the whole entire thing.
Because you don't want to mess it up. Because you don't want to pour any other rice mixture into the others, and then it would mess it all up. And wouldn't that be nice? And when, oh gosh.
Just like you just did.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take that out. But we're going to edit that part out, don't worry. But whenever me and my friend made this, we had to keep on adding in more and more water to the rice. Kind of like what I did with the panda.
There you go. So you just got to stir this all up until it gets to like a firm, thick texture.
Kind of like the panda texture, except like that.
Yeah.
But
Alright, so we're going to stir this up and then we'll be right back when the texture is ready to go. Alright, so here's the texture.
it's kind of
It's nice and stirred up and
mushy and sticky.
yep, which is what we want. So we'll go ahead and set this aside for now.
And now we're going to cut this.
And this is her little mold tray.
You don't have to use the plates. I think I might.
I would use the plates. That's what it's
I'm
there.
gonna
It's there for the fun factor.
There.
And we're here for the fun factor, right?
Fear factor, fun factor. We're not here for the fear factor. We're here for the
So you're just going to
fun.
cut the top where it has the line,
We're gonna
and you'll
the
cut the bottom,
Make sure I'm not going to cut anything.
especially your fingers.
Oh gosh. I don't know if I can even cut it.
And then there should be a line for you to cut right down the middle of it.
I'm just going to cut right here.
Yeah, just don't cut. There you go.
Yeah, that works.
There you go. Then you just go ahead and open it up,
And
lay it out
voila.
flat, and there you go. So you've got your little molds here,
You got your
for your
little
seaweed.
CWAP. I keep
and then
remembering
right over here is your mold
for your rice.
for your rice.
Which is this stuff.
Yep. So there's all your plates. So we'll set that aside for now, since we don't need that just yet.
Now you're gonna come to
Now
this.
next is going to be these two. So I don't know if you guys can see the designs in this one and this one, but you want to fill with your dropper. You want to fill the water until the line, there's a line inside there that's filled. So she's going to go ahead and get her dropper, and she's going to fill until the line is full. You guys probably can't see. I've got just a kind of a low grade camera here. You guys probably can't see very well, but you're perfect there. So
A little bit more.
you're above your line. You're above your line though, honey. Nope, you got to fill the next one.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna have to do this one first.
Well, you can fill both, but okay, I guess
It'll probably be easier just to fill both. Listen to my dad. No more about
so you got to fill both trays with water up
I
to the line.
spilled a little bit of rice, but that's okay. Just a little bit. But you don't want to spill a lot. There.
Okay, both of them are up to the line. Perfect.
Okay,
So
now I'm
we're
gonna start with my.
we're gonna go ahead and cut the packet,
I'm gonna
which
start
is
with
the
my
eggs,
tamago.
which is the eggs.
It's called tamago.
And then we're gonna
Open
put
it.
that in the left.
I think all the contents are just white.
Yeah.
Start out as white.
And then you'll put that in the left tray.
Be very careful, especially whenever you do the separate contents. I'm going to show you guys how to start a little bit, and then we're going to
And then go ahead and grab your tool
start the.
and start stirring it. Just careful not to splash or to mix these ones. These are the ones you don't want to mix together.
You're just going to kind of cut it up a little bit to kind of spread it out.
Yep, you want to break up all that powder, let all the powder dissolve in there. And don't
I
splash
splashed
it.
myself.
Yeah, don't splash it anywhere. Be careful, take your time. Because that's one thing you don't want to do is splash it into other containers. Once she's got this all stirred up, you'll just flatten it out and make it perfectly flat.
And you got to let it set for
Yeah, you got to
while.
let it set until it hardens.
Not for a
Well, it
while,
doesn't really
just-
harden, it turns into like a rubbery texture.
It turns into like jelly.
Get all that back there. You got a whole chunk of it. There you go, you got to stir up.
It turns into like jelly, like jello.
There you go. So yeah, exactly. That's the best term as she put it. It's almost like a jelly. So there you go. She's got that mixed and nice and flat. Perfect. Okay.
Now, I'm just going to kind wash that off with my finger.
Well, I wouldn't have done that. All you had to do was dip it in the water, but okay.
What that would have
She wiped it off on her pants. That works too. Okay, next.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
She's going to cut open the pink packet. Pink packet is going to go into this other tray.
With the like squiggly type lines.
Just like that. Okay, now she's going to go ahead and stir this one up.
Cut, cut, cut. Cut, 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 cut. I guess you don't really need to stop the video for these stirrings because...
Well, these ones are pretty quick. You're just wanting to break it up and let it all dissolve.
There'll probably be no more editing.
And then smooth it out. And once you get it all mixed up together and get all the water
you
and
want to get like some of the jelly like over here.
See how it's like turning into like a jelly?
Also.
That stuff smells pretty sweet.
Wait till you get to the hamburger, it starts smelling really bad, but
there you go. And there you go. So once it turns into that jelly like it's turning, then you just get it nice and smooth.
Look at that. It stays.
Yep, go ahead and smooth it out nice and flat now.
I'm just going to kind of cut a little bit so it smooths out. Okay, this is kind of hard.
Well, don't drag it so hard. You're dragging it too hard.
It always happens with the red. It like doesn't go.
There you go.
I'm trying.
I think you're good. Perfect. There you go. Okay.
I need like a paper towel or something. Here, I'll just use this.
Alright, so now...
My foot tipping over in the chair. Okay.
So now we're going to take our dropper, and then you've got this container right here.
Which is slot A.
Nope, this one here.
Okay. That's a soy sauce, so we don't do that till after.
Yep, but we're going to go ahead and fill it up while we're here.
While we're here anyway.
Right to the line. Perfect.
It's way past, but...
It's not. It just got to the line. You're good.
Okay, and now...
Now you're going to fill slots A and B right to the line. I'll tell you when to stop.
Almost.
You're probably just like a couple more drops. Okay, you're good. Perfect. Now go ahead and fill slot B.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
There you go. Slots A and B are filled. Now you're going to obviously take packets A.
This is packet A. It doesn't say anywhere on here. I don't think so anyway. But this is packet A, the green one. I'm shaking around. But
So there's packet A. And there's packet B. So
and packet A looks green, but it really turns out blue.
So packet A obviously goes into the A slot with water.
And then just stir that a little bit. This one doesn't even need much stirring at all. You just gotta wait till it's just completely clear. Not completely clear, just so there's not chunks in it. It does not turn out clear.
Basically what she's trying to say is you just put the contents into A until the powder dissolves.
See, you see like those little chunks?
Yep, so you're just going to kind of stir it up until the tiny little chunks dissolve, and then it's just pretty much like a cloudy blue water.
I think that should be good, because even though there's little chunks.
Yep, you're fine. Okay, now you're going to take packet B, which is right there.
Packet B. And I put all my garbage over here.
Go ahead and cut open packet B.
Cut.
And then you're going to pour the contents of packet B into the B slot.
Like so. I was doing it kind of on the side so I don't get any in the taco. See how it turned into jelly?
Yep.
And this is going to be a lot more thick texture, because this is going to be the salmon eggs.
Yep, these are going to be your
Caviar.
eggs.
Or caviar.
So this is actually pretty cool. You guys are going to like this one. So once she gets it all stirred up and it turns into this little texture here, then what you're going to do once she's done stirring she's going to get the actual dropper that came with the set.
Wherever
you pushed it. Where did you put it?
It's probably under the bag.
There it is.
Good morning.
Okay. You're going to go ahead and take your little dropper.
And yes, Daddy, I'll let you do some because I know you're excited about it.
And then you're going to stick it in.
Gosh, that's close. Okay.
You're going to squeeze a little bit of the red contents. And you're going to drip just one drip.
At a time.
See, look at that.
And it's okay if you accidentally do a big stream.
I wouldn't. You just want to make little
well,
drops.
If you accidentally, because I remember I did it accidentally.
Well, you basically want to keep them as just little drops, and you want to separate them. And what these are turning into
it's caviar bubbles.
are the little eggs. Separate them a little bit. You're making them into one big one. There you go. You just want to keep dropping little droplets in there.
And I'm going to try and take this seaweed and try to make 2 little circle things. The little caviar holder thing. This little sushi things. Because there's going to be a lot of caviar. So I managed to make 2 seaweed things with my friend. So. And it's going to turn, and it's going to look like it turned orange, but it's really, the bubbles are all separate. Because as soon as it hits this water, it separates automatically. It can't go together.
Go. And you've got I think you've got plenty of eggs.
Yep, I'm still adding more. You have to wait till you see the bee, like, clearly.
Well, you're only going to do eggs on a couple of the dishes here, so.
Yeah. So,
here you go.
Any extra eggs, like, goes on this. There's, like, this extra seat, like, sushi. I'm going to try and do that.
Okay.
Somehow.
All right, so there's your eggs. So, there's all of your contents.
And I'm going to make 2 of these. I'm going to kind of, like, cut a separate little line so I have, like, enough to chop up and make that.
I would do what the package wants you to do, though.
And it wants me to do it. Okay.
There you guys go. There's all of your contents that you need to make.
So, now you're gonna
So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna move this kind of to the side.
You're gonna need the rice though.
So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a little bit of your rice, a little chunk of it here without spilling everything together. You don't need the whole thing. You only need a little chunk of it,
I'm just
honey.
gonna kind of bring it over here so I can just tear it apart. Now you're gonna set this aside.
And you're gonna kind of wad it up like she's doing. And you only need a small little ball to cover just that. You want to make it into a square.
And it's not going to be perfect because this is kind of hard. I want to add a little more.
And you want to make it into like a square.
Somewhat a square. Just try and make the best square you can because it's not going to be perfect.
And this is just like a little mold to kind of show you how much you'll need.
I'm going to like just make my own square. It's good enough.
That's good. Okay.
And you're going to keep on doing that till all your rice is gone.
So we're going to make a couple more of them, and then we'll come back when she's made a couple more of her little rice balls, and we'll be right back.
Hello.
All right.
We're back.
So here's our little dishes. Here's our little square rice balls. Or square rice balls. I guess you can't have a square rice ball, huh? Our little square rice
cake things.
Cake patty things.
Don't really know.
There you go. They're on each of the different dishes.
Here are the dishes. I like this one. It's a little
Okay. Now next what we're going to do is it's wanting us to take the seaweed.
Which is right here.
Which is right here. We're going to go ahead and
open it up.
Open that one up.
Yes. Hard.
Hence why you need the scissors. These packages are kind of a pain to open. And then you're just going to take it out and it's like a...
I'm going to break it in half. Because I'm going to make one later.
And it's like a little rubbery type texture type thing.
Kind of feels like very soft clay.
Yeah, like clay or like a stick of gum.
It does. It is a stick of gum pretty much. So I'm going to
And since she cut it in half, you're really not supposed to. She's trying to make it last so she can make more off camera. But you're really not supposed to break that in half. You're supposed to make it stretch across that, which she's going to have a hard time doing.
I've done it before.
But she's going to have to make that stretch all the way across, so that way it'll wrap around.
Oh, what the heck. Give me that.
Now she's going to put it all back together again.
Slide. Okay.
There you go.
I want to move the sushi off the plate real quick.
Okay, so we're just going to want to...
flatten a little bit, and we want to make it look... Okay, I'm going to cheat and go off camera real quick and get the knife from the other kit, which is in this hamburger kit.
There you go. So just like that.
I'm going to cheat. Here's a knife from the hamburger kit.
There you go. So...
and I'm going to make it look just like it is. Okay. It's like sticking my fingers. And maybe I'll... that shot way over there.
She cut and it went flying across the kitchen over there somewhere.
Jeez. Oh, I see it. I'll get that off video. Jeez, that shot.
It's like... went flying off.
I'm done with you. We're over.
Okay. Now just clip right here and then we're good.
Oh gosh, I'm like cutting the paper.
There you go, perfect. So now what you'll do is you take your seaweed.
I'm gonna take this way.
And then you're gonna...
I'm gonna take like the smallest one, that one.
Then you're gonna take it and then you're gonna wrap it all the way around one of your rice.
Ball formation mutant thing.
Just like that.
And you're gonna wanna kinda like use your fingers and like...
kind of pinch it together so it'll stay together, just like that.
and you're gonna flatten your rice a little bit.
There you go, perfect. And then you'll take your other rice bowl or your rice
and this
pieces,
is where...
put them back on your dishes.
And then...
now this is where this stuff comes in handy. This is all turned into a jelly now, so what you'll do is you'll take your little knife and you'll cut it perfectly right on the line. And then you'll shovel it and then pick it up. Now that it's turned into a jelly. And then you'll set it on top of one of your...
and yeah, flip it over.
Just like that.
And you can't really see the...
Sure you can, as soon as your finger moves. There you go. And there you go. You can't really see the lines that she's talking about, but there's like little indentation lines in there that makes it look like the salmon type stuff.
And I'm going to cut the egg.
So here's this one. I'm going to cut this one in half.
The eggs are always the runnier.
Then you're going to flip that jelly piece right over, just like
gosh,
that.
That's falling apart. That one's falling apart.
It's not falling apart, it's just sliding off.
No, it's falling apart because it's like really running down.
There you go. And it sits on there just like that. So there's your two dishes.
You're going to want to make sure this one, the rice is flattened down pretty good on this one.
And what she means by flattened down is you want to have it almost like a bowl.
Yeah. Oh, you're flattening down the seaweed.
There you go. So what goes on this one here? Anything you want? I think that one there you can put...
Oh wait, this is the extra one, remember?
Yeah. Okay, so now this one is the one that we've been waiting on. You're going to take your little shovel.
Watch it off real quick. Okay.
And you're going to start to scoop up your fish eggs, but you want to make sure you take the water out. So when you scoop them up, kind of drain the water a little bit just like that. And then you're going to transfer them
over to your thing.
There you go.
Okay, that looks way better than last time.
Wow, look at that. That is a perfect. That looks really good. And then this one here, what you can do is you can take maybe like half. I would do maybe half of that red one. Yeah, like a quarter of it, like that.
And then a quarter of this one.
A quarter of this one.
And then I'm going to kind of move this jelly over.
There you go.
Move this jelly over. The red jellies are always
And then this one you can put a combination of everything. So you'll scoop up your...
I'm going to kind of chop this one up. Chop this one up. And I'm going to pick it.
So she's going to put that one on there, just like that.
Spread it out like peanut butter, like.
Then she's going to take the yellow one. She's going to place that on. And then here you'll take just a couple of your eggs in there. Just a little bit of them.
Let's see if I can even grab any.
And then drain the water a little bit. And then you're going to set these right on top.
Get a little bit
just
more
like
eggs.
that.
There. I think I did pretty good.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your Popin Cookin. What is this thing called again?
Popin Cookin Happy Sushi House.
Popin Cookin Happy Sushi House.
We got one more thing to make, which is the soy sauce.
And the last thing that she's going to make is the soy sauce. So that way you guys can, what do you just dip it in there if you want to, or?
No, I'm going to put some of the soy sauce on the eggs, because I heard that tastes really good. The soy sauce tastes like grapes. Oh gosh, we filled that way too far up. Yeah, just kind of like.
And then there you go. So you got to just stir that up nice and slow.
Because you filled that way up. Thank you.
Well, everything else is done, but you want to stir that up some more. Here, we can do this too. We can
take some out.
Take some of this out.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. We'll just kind of take some of that out. Do you need that other tray? This one?
No.
There we go. We'll just put the contents in there. And there's your soy sauce. So if you guys want to dip one of your treats in there.
What you do is you take the water dipper. You do not want to pick up your treats.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to eat it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to kind of just wash it out a little bit.
There you go. Okay, so take just a little bit of your soy sauce.
This.
She's going to place some of it on there, just like that.
Place a little bit on there too. Okay.
There you go.
Now
okay.
we're ready to eat.
Now she's ready to eat it. All right, let's see it. Which one are you doing first? Do the do this one first. We got to see this reaction. How was that one? What's it taste like?
Like a gummy snack, but the rice has the worst texture ever.
Alright, so there's that one.
Try this one.
So now she's going to try the rice with the jellied, like, salmon type thing on it. Let's see how this one.
All tastes like candy.
Does it?
It's not the Happy Kitchen. All Happy Kitchen stuff tastes like real food. It's supposed to anyway.
Alright, and what is this one? What is this one? Go ahead and eat this.
It's the salmon. That rice texture.
What does that one taste like?
This one's kind of sour.
Sour power. You got to eat the one with the eggs and the seaweed. I think she's having a hard time choking down some of these. I could see her struggling. Are they really that good, or are they kind of iffy?
They're good.
All right, so here's the
rice texture.
So here's the one with the seaweed.
I don't want to kill it. It looks so good.
The rice and the eggs.
That's the best I've ever done.
All right, let's see it. This one's got seaweed, eggs, and rice.
The seaweed kind of tastes like, I don't know. But the seaweed's the only crunchy thing in there. It's not really crunchy, but
it's probably like chewy, huh?
The eggs pop in your mouth.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is Snapple's Popin Cookin. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, we'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested in purchasing this kit for yourself. It's a very, very fun kit if you want to do it by yourself, or maybe with your kids, or whatever you're wanting to do. But I hope that this video was informational. I hope you guys liked it and had fun with it. She's got a few more, or at least one more video that we're going to do before she possibly orders some more of these Popin Cookin sets.
Like this video if you want a series. Please make a series.
So, hope you guys enjoyed it.
And we'll see you guys next time.